Are my locks just a hairstyle, or is it a lifestyle? For me, locks are beautiful, unique, and very liberating to wear. And for some people, locks are just such easy maintenance, and they simply like the look. And for some people, it's a lifestyle. It's spiritual, and they are very particular of how they go about it, whether it's little maintenance to no maintenance at all to twisting. And there are so many ways to go about having locks. Twist or not to twist, freeform, interlock, sister locks. That's probably the same thing. There's so many different terms. I guess you can apply this concept to all natural hair, if not all hair in general. How do you go about taking care of your natural hair? What's the right way? What's the wrong way? Is it just a trend, or is it a lifestyle? Were you the first or the last person to start the natural hair movement? I've been hearing a lot of debates online and sometimes in the real world when people talk about natural hair and is it just a trend, or are you just wearing it just because you like the hairstyle but you're not for the movement, or you're doing this because it meant a lot to you, you're embracing what it represents and it's spiritual for you, and all these other reasons. Is there a right or a wrong way to go about it? Is it a hairstyle or is it a lifestyle? And to be honest, you probably know the answer to this question. There really is no right or wrong way to go about having natural hair, or however way you do wear your hair. The hair that you have is completely yours, and you have the right to express however way you want to wear your hair. You have that right, and it's up to you, and it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. In my opinion, I really have an appreciation for natural hair. I used to perm my hair, I used to straighten my hair, I used to just twist my hair, I used to have a teeny weeny afro, I used to do braid outs, I used to do everything until I recently locked my hair. But at the end of the day, it's really up to what you think about your hair and not what other people think. And how you go about obtaining that hairstyle, it only pertains to you. It only matters to you. There is no right or wrong way. Yes, some have more cons than others, or I guess some have more risk than others. Like if you do constantly twist your hair, yeah, you're at risk of hair breakage. Does that mean it's gonna happen? Not necessarily. Does it mean that you're less spiritual of a person because you twist your hair and another person goes freeform? That's not true either. And even having weave or wearing wigs or still perming your hair or straightening your hair, if that's the way you want to do it, that is perfectly fine. It doesn't mean that you're not embracing who you are. It doesn't mean that you don't love who you are. I know people have certain perceptions of that, and while I am a really big fan of natural hair and what that represents in my eyes, it doesn't matter what I think. And if you are confident looking how you look and you choose to go about it that way, that's what really matters. It's embracing who we are and knowing that we have a choice, and that however way you want to express yourself, you are at liberty to do so. Each person has different values, different beliefs, different opinions, and different tastes and style, and that's fine. And whether you were the first person to cut their hair off and rock the TWA being teeny weeny afro, I probably should have mentioned that before, but if you didn't know, that's what that is. Some people say, well, I was the first one to do it. I was doing it way before other people started doing the trend. But whether it's a trend or not, the fact that people are embracing their hair now and a lot more people aren't afraid to show their natural hair, whether they choose to or not, I mean, they're still doing it, and I think it's liberating, and I think it's a great thing. I don't really see it as a trend. Whether you were the first one does not mean anything to me. I mean, the natural hair movement has been around for a little while now, and whether you're just joining, that's awesome, or whether you were the first, go you, but I don't really think you should look down on others for being late in the game or doing it because they like the look. Like, I know I like the look. That's why I did it, and because it's so easy. I guess it becomes my lifestyle. I mean, it makes my life a little bit easier, but I mostly did it because it was my personal decision. I like how easy it is. I've done everything else. I've experienced everything else, and I really do truly like and believe in the idea that if I accept my hair, how it comes out of my head, and it's not typical and it's not like a standard of beauty, but I see it as beautiful and it helps me be confident, then that's what I'm gonna do, and that's why I did it. I don't wanna say it's because of a trend, even though I see a lot of people that do have locks. I mean, Maybe. I love my hair the way it is, and I appreciate the way it is, and I really truly feel like there is no right or wrong way to go about wearing your hair. Hair should not define us. And while people might have a preconceived opinion of who you are or how you act based on your hairstyle, honestly, you shouldn't have time for that. So do you, be you, express yourself any way you'd like, no matter what people think, and just let your hairstyle enhance your lifestyle. So happy hair journey to everyone out there.